So there is a new Fire HD 10 tablet that is in my hands. And if you look at it and you compare it to the previous model, it looks exactly the same. So they just moved around where the power buttons and the volume buttons are. So they're just in a different order on the new one. And the camera bump, so if you look at the camera bump is going to be more protruding on the newest version right here than on the previous edition. Now, if you look at the back material, it looks just basically the same. The front screens are going to be both made out of aluminosilicate, and this is still going to be it's like 2.7 times stronger than the same screen you would get on the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8 that you see here. There's one microphone array on the newest Fire. There was two on the previous model, but the big change is actually the newest model is coming with Fire OS 8. So let me repeat that. If you get the 13th generation Fire 10 tablet, it comes with Fire OS 8. The previous edition came with Fire OS 7. Let's talk about the camera. It's coming with a 5 megapixel front and rear camera, and it can record 1080p video in both modes, and it got 480p video in both modes as well. On the previous model, you couldn't have 1080p or you couldn't have 480 depending on which mode you were in. Another thing about the video is that even though it's going to have the better camera, in terms of overall like focus and autofocus, not a huge difference between them. If you want to get autofocus and you want to get fast autofocus, they save that for the Fire HD 11. The Fire HD 11 has the autofocus and it has the improved camera. So that they're separating the cameras between the 11 and the 10s. The 11 is going to have the best battery life at 14 hours. The newest 13th generation 10 comes with 13 hours, and the previous model came with 12 hours. Which, being totally honest, I never ever complained about battery life on my Fire. They just last such a long time, and I think that's one of the best characteristics of your tablet. For the value, you get very long battery life.